which is February TBR. For February, there are many long books in my TBR, but I'm in the middle of 2 of them, and by careful scheduling, I think I can manage the rest of them as well. Also, I'm going to loosely join a Historathon that is hosted by Amanda at the Curly Reader and Angie at the Science Mama. I will link both of their announcement videos down below. I plan to do just 1 row. I can do that row using the already existing historical fiction books on my TBR, so I don't think it will be an extra burden for me in this month of very long books. First of all, I'm going to talk about the books that I'm in the middle of. I'm currently body reading Outlander with Kim at Kim's Book Life. I'm going to read this series for my yearly project, and I'm recording the reading vlogs for this book, which will be online in 2 weeks when I finish the book. And I will do reading vlogs for the next books in the series as well. So far, I'm really enjoying the book. That's all I can say. I'm reading the book for Historathon as well. It's a book set in a place I have visited. I have visited Scotland in 2007. Therefore, it fits the prompt. And for my bookish bingo, Berna's bookish bingo, I'm going to use Outlander for the prompt of a TV series adaptation. And the second book that I'm in the middle of is Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas. I'm also body reading this book with Naomi at Naomi's bookshelf. Right now we are just in the middle of the book. So far I'm liking this book very much, but I have to admit I'm not loving it as much as I loved The Count of Monte Cristo. I'm going to use this book for the prompt of a diverse author. In Historathon, Alexandre Dumas was of a mixed race, and although he was very successful in terms of monetary means, he was not respected as much as the other authors in France in his time. So I think it fits the prompt in that way. And I'm also going to use this book for a classic in my Berna's Bookish Bingo. Of course, it's a very famous classic. You might be surprised to see this series cup in just February, because I've just started Percy Jackson series in January. For series cup, I was not going to choose another series from the cup until I binge read and finished those series. But although I will talk more about this in my January wrap-up part 2, I read and finished the first book in Percy Jackson series, The Lightning Thief. I do not plan to continue with the series because I found it just meh, and I do not want to spend my time reading a book that I just felt meh about. So we are pulling another series from this series cup, which was gifted to me by my awesome sister-in-law in my birthday. So we'll see. Let's see which series I'm picking. Wow. Bridgerton series by Julia Quinn. This is a very popular series because of the TV series adaptation. So I guess I'm joining the crowd and reading at least Duke and I in February. For Agatha Christie book of the month, since I'm reading quite long books in February, I thought I could choose the play that is written by Agatha Christie. I have an audiobook version of The Mousetrap. Since I've really enjoyed listening to plays in audiobook format, I cannot wait to listen to this longest running play written by my favorite author. I'm going to use this play for the front of a favorite author for Berna's Bookish Bingo. In February of 2020, I was recommended an author from Naomi at Naomi's bookshelf, Dee Henderson, and I found a audiobook version of one of her novellas, Betrayal. I think the genre is romantic suspense, so this will be an easy listen for me as well. And I'm going to use this for the prompt of a book that was recommended by a booktuber buddy. As for the books that I'm going to read, we are going to finish Outlander in 15th of January, if everything goes according to plan with Kim. And then we will not take a break and continue with Dragonfly in Amber by Diana Gabaldon. This time, Angie at Literary Labors will join us. We will start the book in the middle of February and finish it in the middle of March. So I'm really excited to continue with my journey of reading Outlander in February as well. The next book that I'm going to read is actually the longest book that I'm going to read in February. I'm going to read Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett with Gaia Athena. I have read the second book in this trilogy by mistake. I'm not a stranger to Ken Follett's writing style, which is very engaging, and Gaia and I had really wonderful body reading experiences previously, so I'm really eager to read this tome with her, and I'm going to use this book for Historathon as well, for the prompt of No People on the cover. And since it's one of my longest books on my TBR, I'm going to use this for the prompt of the free book of my choice for Berna's Bookish Bingo. And the last book that I'm going to read is still a long book, but I think it will be much more easier to read the book because it's a young adult book, and it's a witty book. I'm going to read My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brodi, Ashton and Jodi Meadows with Victoria at a Musical Bookworm. After reading the Tudor series by Philippa Gregory, I always wanted to read this book. When Victoria talked about this book for the books that she wanted to read in 2021, I asked her if she would like to read the book with me. And we are reading the book in February. And I'm going to use this book for the prompt of a pet on the cover, although my ebook copy does not have this cover. A cover which I found on Goodreads has a picture of a horse, and since horses were the pets of the medieval times, I thought this would fit perfectly with the prompt, and even if it doesn't, it's my bingo. I can do whatever I want. So I'm going to use this for the pet on the cover. I have two books to read for my real life book club. One of them is very thin. I could not find the English translation of this book because I don't think there exists an English translation. Elden, Düşme, Dünya by Wilhelm Genazino. It's originally written in German. And I'm going to use this for the prompt of an author that is new to me in my bookish bingo. Last book that is on my TBR in February is The Silence of the Girls by Pat Barker, the second book that we will read for our book club. I know that this book is a historical fiction based on mythology, and it was published in 2020, so I thought it would be appropriate to use it for the prompt of a new book, my bookish bingo. So this was my ambitious February TBR. Although there exist many long books, I think I can manage this with careful planning of reading, like I did in January. I'm hopeful that I will do it, but I would like you to wish me luck just in case. Comment down below. Have you read any of the books that I mentioned in this TBR? And what did you think about it? And if you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. Turkish word of the day, since the longest book on this TBR is The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett, I thought pillar should be the word of the day. Pillar means sütun in Turkish, and sütun is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.